Aquarius can be your moon sign, your rising sign. Kindly watch this video till the end if you really want to learn about this particular month bringing you happy times for you, for your family. This particular period give you land or property or profit in your field of business or trade. Some of you are likely to fulfill your desires, what you've been waiting for a long time. This particular month, if you're unemployed, giving you job, career. For self-employed people, maybe a dignified opportunity. Some of you are also expecting a rise in resources, rise in income resources and position. Mars transit report for all of you and transit effect for all of you from 7th of December 2025 will carry on till 16th of January 2026. Let me define you about the Mars and its effect. Mars has traditionally been considered as a malefic planet in astrology that is more likely to produce evil than good. But this is not so. This is not true at all. Although, as is in this case with any planet, if the energies of Mars are allowed to operate to excess, its effects can be quite difficult, but usually there's nothing to fear from its transit. And in fact, its energies are a vital part of our life, everyday life. Mars is an energy planet. Specifically, it rules the energy that an individual uses to maintain himself or herself in the face of pressure from his environment. When you're talking about somebody's confidence, we're talking about Mars. When we're talking about somebody's guts, that is Mars. Without confidence, without guts, you can't survive in the world. That take you forward. The Mars energy say that this is what I am and this I can be no other way. That is your Mars. And prepare an individual to the fight. If somebody making you fighter in your life, that is Mars, if necessary to maintain his or her position. Obviously, one can have no individuality without this energy. Otherwise, you have no personality without this Mars's energy. It is a fundamental part of the ego, drive, and anyone in whom this energy is weak is not much of a personality. People can walk over the person. Person with a weak Mars often do the things that are attributed to a strong Mars, such as acting extremely pugnacious, irritable, or argumentative. These people have to constantly reassure themselves that they are strong, which would be unnecessary. If they really were strong, it is true, they don't have to, if they're really strong, they don't have to tell themselves, I'm strong, no. It is true that, however, the person with a strong Mars is likely to be rather domineering. And that is, you are here to rule. Because Mars is one of the commander of Devata's army. So he is a chief of staff, one of the chief of staff. If you see commanders of Devatas, the angels commander. Mars is also connected with work and physical energy, hard work, physical hard work and physical energy. And often its transit signify a day when you feel very energetic and extremely vigorous. In fact, one way to ensure that a Mars transit will not cause dispute or argument with others, which is a sign of male functioning Mars energy, is to have plenty of hard work to do. The negative side of Mars most often manifests itself when there is no other outlet for its energy. Then you're bored with that energy. You want to lash out. As Mars transit each planet in your horoscope, the area of life related to that planet will become energized. When Mars transit Venus, you seek out physical love. Yes. When Mars transit Mercury, you look for mental activity. But there is more is to it than that. When Mars transits a planet, your ego drive are likely to incorporate that planet's energy. You will try to establish your individuality toward others through the issue related to that planet. This can result in a conflict with others if the energy gets too strong or encounters serious resistance from others. And of course, there is nothing wrong with a good fight if it serves some purpose. Fighting is one way to learn about your own strength in an interpersonal sense. As Mars transit each house, the affair of that house become energized, just as with the transited planet. And also you will be most active or seek to assert yourself through the affair of the house occupied by transiting Mars. Here again, you are most likely to have a conflict with others in these areas of your life. The only danger with Mars is that its energy, when submitted to the physical level, can signify accident, specifically from burns or fire, and illnesses involving fever and infection. This is often the result of frustrated ego energies, and although you may have to dig around in your own psyche to realize that this whole thing, you must learn to express your resentment and anger, for they are legitimate part of your being. That is Mars. Going to talk about Aquarius, month of December 2025. Aquarius, first thing first, this coming month, transit of Mars in 11th house. Starting from 7th of December 2025, it will carry on till 16th January 2026. Transit of Mars in 11th house. During this particular transit through the 11th house, Mars is the lord of your 10th house as well as your 3rd house. Mars 4th has positive aspect on your 2nd house and 2nd house, and 7th negative aspect on your 5th house, 8th negative aspect on your 6th house. So you will be highly active, very creative, may I say very, very dynamic. You'll be enjoying good income resources, having a professional rising. If you're a leader, project manager, program manager, company CEO, this will be your time to lead on. Your status will be rising. Business will provide you gain. You're acquiring a comfort, vehicle, lifestyle. Your family life will be a source of comfort. You will be very much clever, popular, wealthy, blessed. You'll be happy, go lucky, excellent in performing. You may be official leading a business organization. You'll be acting very brave. You're performing good deeds. You'll be skilled in fine art and music. You will be succeeding in enjoying favors from highest authority. You're getting a wealth in the form of valuable items, assets. You excel in your position, attain name, fame, and establishment. You'll be recognized by state. You'll be recognized by highest authority, and you'll be very much appreciated for your hard work, knowledgeability, skill set. During this time period, Mars moved through your 11th house. This bringing happy time for you, for your family. This time period bestow you land, property, profit in your field of business or trade. Some of you are also likely to gain from the siblings during this time period. This could also prove to be a very good time for you, those who are employed. Some are also expecting a rise in income, rise in position at this time. Moreover, your undertaking are likely to bring success, bringing more gain, more profit. This could be regarded as time when you would see improvement not only in your professional life but also day-to-day life. You may also expecting an upward move in your social status, prestige, respect during this time period. Your personality would glow, reflecting your accomplishment. Some of you are also expecting a new member of the family, bringing more happiness, more domestic peace. Your family life will bring you more happiness, more harmony. Health sector should be fine, keeping you hale and hearty, free from disease. You're more likely to feel fearless than ever. Modern astrology says Mars position in 11th house. Here's the modern astrology explanation now. When the Mars transit in 11th house, this is the time to formulate your goals. Actively pursue them. You identify your ego energy very much with the future now. and you want to work today for the sake what you can bring about tomorrow. This is also a house of group relationship, which means you will be able to achieve your goal the most effectively by working cooperatively with others. This is not a good time to be a loner, nor should you allow your own ego drive to conflict with, may I say, everyone else. Team action is the watchword with Mars in this house. But this is a problem since the Mars energy within you, as everyone has expressed through totally individual action rather than for which others. The trick is with this transit is to create a balance between your own self-interest and the group interest, means other people's interest. You should not deny your ego or subordinate yourself to the need of others, but rather you have to coordinate your need with others. Part of the problem may lie in finding people with whom you can work, whom you can't work. But when you have found them, this should be a productive time. Needless to say, if you do not succeed in finding such group, there will be difficulty between you and the people around you who are your team member. For your own ego needs will be in conflict with everyone else. Likewise, you will be more than usually resentful of groupish pressure, and you will find it difficult to work with another person or any project. But remember that this kind of problem represents a poorly handled use of Mars's energy. If handled the energy correctly, this should not happen. Physical activity with friends such as athletes, especially good for you now, as are the project in which you work with number of other people. Mars always demands that you get some strong personal gratification from what you can do now, or do not put yourself in the back seat with others. This will only lead to negative manifestation of this energy as discussed above. So you have to be very, very careful. But Mars position in 11th house is outstandingly unique. Mars in 11th house is fantastically unique. The task I'm going to offer you to raise Mars energy in the 11th house, keep the honey in a clay pot at your workplace, or honey in a clay pot at home. It will give you ultimate boost. Yep. And precaution wise, refrain from rusty things and declutter your house. Refrain from broken items, out of order electronic goods, out of order wristwatches or alarm clock, unused books or magazines, old clothes, old garments. Refrain from clutter. Refrain from, keep yourself clutter free, please. Quick reminder, yes, you can take your astrological journey even deeper by downloading my free app. Just sign up and you receive a complimentary basic consultation as my welcome gift to you. But you'll have access to premium content. Weekly horoscope premium content, monthly horoscope premium content, yearly horoscope premium content. Yes, with transit effect, conclusions, task precaution chanting, very thorough report, weekly, monthly, yearly. Wish you all the best. Thank you.